Dishes never end. Laundry never ends. People asking what's for dinner. It's a reoccurring thing. It never ends. Hi, you guys, and welcome to day 18. This video is for my overachievers, for my perfectionists, for the self-critical. You all have to stop minimizing the good things that you're already doing right now. And I'm talking to myself. I'm always talking to myself. I guess this video is for my housewives too. Just the mom bosses who want to start something and you have to juggle all these things already, and you're self-critical. Like I'm trying to tell you, like, you're already doing a good job. You are. And I'm telling this to myself too, like, Sheridan, girl. It's just that in my personal life right now, there's so much that I want to do. And knowing what my goals are, what my dreams are versus what's happening now, it can be a bit discouraging because it's slow moving. And I think I've also just developed a pattern of being overly critical of myself because I came from a household where excellency was expected, that you didn't get a pat on the back for bringing home A's. That's what you're supposed to do. And now as an adult, when I do things I'm supposed to do, I don't reward myself. I don't congratulate myself. I'm like, you're supposed to do that. And you know what? We're supposed to be doing all these other things you're not doing and blah, blah, blah. But I have to stop that, the inner critic. Because the truth is, I've overcome so much. I deal with depression seasonally. It's not clinical or anything, but the point is that the effects are still there where I like every motivation to take care of myself and love myself and do what needs to be done and take care of other people. That's the worst part, honestly, for me. But depression, I couldn't pour into nobody. And it was very hard getting out of that. And I've lost a lot. Being depressed, it takes a lot away from you. And so I'm getting to a point where I'm being more self-sufficient. I'm taking care of myself. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm taking showers. I got a skincare routine. I exercise now. I do yoga. I meditate. I'm doing so much, but I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, you're supposed to be doing that. Like, you're trying to be a functional human, a healthy human. You're supposed to be doing that, blah, blah, blah. And that's kind of how I talk to myself, but not no more. It doesn't matter. I was editing a video and I looked at the time and I was like, oh, I need to go. I need to get some work done. I need to hurry this up so I can work. And then I thought, I'm like, Sheridan, we are working. We are a content creator. We are a business owner. Therefore, anything involving my channel is work. And the work I was referring to was like doing fucking chores, like washing dishes and like cooking dinner, like domestic housewife shit. To earn my keep around here, since I live here rent free, I've decided to take it upon myself to be the homemaker. And that's been my identity for a while. And it conflicts with the identity I'm creating now, being a content creator, because putting the household first has always been my priority, but now I'm putting myself first. And so when my brain told me, like, you know, you need to stop this, we got work to do. And I'm like, this is work. Dishes never end. Laundry never ends. People asking what's for dinner. It's a reoccurring thing. It never ends. So all that stuff will be waiting for me when I'm done doing what is gonna change my life for the better. What's gonna be a small step for man. And okay, I'm not even gonna quote that. So this is what's important to me. And I'm going to take care of it. And now I'm also going to take care of my responsibilities, because you can't just shut everything out in your life, but you can prioritize the order in which you complete things. I've come so far from when I was laying over here, depressed every day, doing nothing, smoking weed, or not even doing nothing, because I actually had jobs during most of this time. I just hated it. It was the only thing to get me out of my bed. And that's one thing I absolutely hate, when I have to get up and immediately do something. I like being able to get up and mosey around, get comfortable, make my tea, light incense. I don't want to have to get up, I have to get ready and go to work and be in a place that I hate with people I hate even more. Looking at you, 7-Eleven and Waffle House. So appreciate your small wins. Appreciate how far you've come. Appreciate everything you've done just waking up this morning. And don't like, obviously more can be done. You'll get better. You'll get better. You will. And sometimes you're going to have days where you lax off, like a couple days. I missed 2 whole days of editing and recording and checking all my other business. But it's inevitable that you're going to fall, that you're going to make mistakes. That part's inevitable. The failure is inevitable. It's what you do when you fall that changes things. That's going to determine where you go, because it's inevitable that you're going to fail. That's a part of the process. If you're not failing and you're not learning, you're not growing. And so get back up, keep going, and celebrate your little wins. Because honestly, in the grand scheme of things, they're big wins if they're moving you in the direction that you want to go. So thank you for spending your time with me, for it's your most valuable currency. And I will see you on the morrow. Bye. Hey y'all. So I'm back on here to report that your girl practices what she preaches. This is the same day though, just later in the evening, much later. And I had to entertain some guests today that came by, friends of the family. They wanted to visit my dad since his leg is still broken and just hang out. And they stayed much later than I would have anticipated. So by the time they left and I got through straightening things up, I came to my room and saw that there were still things on my list that I didn't complete. And immediately here goes my inner critic saying, blah, 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 you didn't finish this. Now you have to stay up late to do this. And if you wouldn't have taken that break to eat your lunch and watch a show, you could have been done with this. And I was like, okay, hold on. Stop right there. Because I actually earned that lunch because I had done work before that. And then immediately after the lunch, I went ahead and edited some more videos after that. And I prioritized what I needed, what I thought was most important before the guests came over, specifically because I knew it might happen that they stay later or whatever. And so I took care of the most important thing. And so why am I sitting here criticizing myself right now? I did good. Matter of fact, just entertaining guests for that long as an introvert, that is the biggest win. So I stopped what I was doing and I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and visualized that I did do everything on my list and how I would feel. And I was like, I'm going to rest in this feeling. I'm not going to let my brain tell me that I should be ashamed because my checklist isn't complete. I'm going to have another day tomorrow. I know tomorrow isn't promised, but I'm going to bet I'm going to be here tomorrow. And when I am here tomorrow, I'm going to do the things that I didn't get to finish on that list. So there's no need for me to be a bully to myself. So after that, I played some music, and then I started watching a show with my cat. And all I want to say is that that's the best thing that we can do when your inner critic tries to bully you and tell you didn't do good enough. I did good enough. And I'm just going to tell myself that it's done. Because your brain, your subconscious, it's going to believe whatever you tell it anyway. Whatever you believe with conviction, whatever you experience, whatever you can visualize, it believes anything. So I'm going to tell my brain that you did a good job today. You did great. You finished everything. You deserve to feel relaxed. You deserve to feel at peace right now instead of, oh, I didn't finish all this. I could squeeze this in, but then blah, 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 and da, 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 da. None of that. So, y'all, you have to watch what you're telling yourself. Watch what you're thinking, because it went on for a little bit before I was like, okay, wait, girl. I think it was the lunch thing, though, because when my inner critic was like, you shouldn't have ate that lunch and watched that show. Show is 20 minutes. I understand, like, it takes like 5 minutes to eat, but still, that was a 20-minute break, and I went right back to work. And so as soon as my inner critic said that about the lunch in my little show that brings me comfort, a little anime I watch, and that's what was able to snap me out of the shame spiral of, oh, you didn't do good. Bitch, I did good today. I did damn good. I entertained guests. I cleaned the kitchen twice today. Went to the store. I just did. I was there for myself, was able to chit chat with my brother in Germany. So, strike off like more social goals, keep in contact with the family. I did so good today. And I'm sure you did good today too. It might not have been everything you wanted, but you could have did nothing. You could have did nothing. So you did good. You deserve to tell yourself, I did good today. Okay? You don't have to suffer. Just tell yourself you did good today. And then do what you need to do tomorrow. I'm fixing to go to bed now. But good night, you guys, and celebrate the wins now. Celebrate it, because you deserve it.